Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Carlisa and I will be your host throughout this video. I have always been intrigued by the complexity of human emotions and experiences, especially even now since my fiancé, daughter and myself were involved in a head-on collision. Through this platform, I aim to shed light on the subjects that are often left in the shadows. Today, we will be exploring a topic that's close to my heart, and I'm sure, relevant to many of you out there. It's about the unseen battles we fight, the internal struggles that leave lasting impacts on our lives. We will delve into the world of trauma and depression, a reality that many silently endure. Together, we will unravel the science behind it, personal stories of those who have lived through it, and the road to recovery. I hope this journey will enlighten us and remind us that we are never alone in our battles. So stay with me as we embark on this journey of understanding. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to carry a heavy cloud around them, even after the storm has passed? Imagine an unseen battle, a struggle that takes place not on the battlegrounds but within the confines of one's mind. It's a battle that's often fought in silence, away from the public eye. This is the reality for many who experience depression following a traumatic event. Such experiences, although invisible to the naked eye, are pervasive and deeply impactful. They can alter the course of lives, turning bright days into gray ones. Yet these struggles are often misunderstood, dismissed as mere sadness or weakness. But they are so much more than that. They are battles of the mind, battles of the soul. Depression following a traumatic event is more common than you might think. The storm may have passed, but for many, the clouds remain. Let's dive deeper into this unseen battle. Imagine a bright, bubbly individual full of life and dreams. Now picture the same person, but after a life-altering tragedy. Let's call this person Taylor. Taylor was a beacon of positivity, a ray of sunshine in a sometimes gloomy world. Taylor's laughter was infectious, their dreams boundless, their zest for life palpable. But then, one day, an unforeseen catastrophe struck. A life-altering event that would leave Taylor and their world forever changed. In the aftermath, Taylor's once vibrant world turned gray. The laughter that once echoed in the air was replaced by a deafening silence. The dreams that once soared high in the sky were now grounded, buried under a pile of unspoken fears and unspeakable sadness. Suddenly, it was as if Taylor was living in a foreign land, a place where joy was a distant memory and sorrow was a constant companion. What followed was a painful journey. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and Taylor found themselves caught in a whirlpool of desolation. Every morning was a struggle to get out of bed. Every night was a battle against the haunting thoughts that threatened to consume them. But amidst the storm, Taylor realized something crucial. They needed help. They understood that their pain was not a burden to be carried alone. So they reached out. They sought support from friends and family, from professionals, from support groups. It wasn't easy. There were days when it felt like they were moving 2 steps back for every step forward. But they kept going, they kept trying. Because they knew that in this journey of healing, every step, no matter how small, mattered. Taylor's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It is a tale of struggle and survival, of despair and hope, of falling and rising. But remember, this isn't just Taylor's story. It's a narrative shared by countless others who have faced the aftermath of trauma. This is just one story among countless others, highlighting the profound impact of traumatic events on mental health. But why do traumatic events often lead to depression? What happens inside our minds? To answer these questions, we must delve into the intricate workings of our brain. When we experience a traumatic event, our brain's immediate response is to trigger the release of stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. This is a survival mechanism, gearing us up to either confront or flee from the danger. However, when the trauma is too overwhelming, this stress response can go into overdrive. The brain continues to produce large amounts of these hormones even after the danger has passed. This prolonged state of high alert can lead to a host of physical and psychological problems, including depression. Now, let's think about the brain as a city, with different areas responsible for various functions. The amygdala, our fear center, becomes hyperactive after trauma, constantly sounding the alarm. The prefrontal cortex, our rational thinking center, struggles to regulate these alarms, leading to feelings of constant fear and anxiety. Meanwhile, the hippocampus, responsible for memory, is affected too. It becomes harder to form new positive memories while traumatic memories are easily triggered. This imbalance can lead to a constant reliving of the traumatic event, a hallmark of post-traumatic stress disorder, which often coexists with depression. In addition to these changes, trauma can also disrupt our brain's reward system, making it harder to experience pleasure from activities we once enjoyed, a common symptom of depression. In essence, our brain's response to trauma can alter its chemical balance and structural functioning, setting the stage for depression. It's not a sign of weakness, nor a character flaw. It's simply our brain's response to overwhelming stress. It's important to remember that everyone's experience with trauma and depression is unique. Some may bounce back quickly, while others may grapple with their feelings for a long time. There isn't a right or wrong way to react. Understanding the science behind our reactions can empower us to seek help and start our healing journey. The path to recovery from depression is not a straight line, but rather a winding road with ups and downs. Each journey is as unique as the person who embarks on it, and there's no universal roadmap to guide us. Our story's protagonist, after living in the aftermath of a traumatic event, found themselves faced with this daunting path. For them, the first step was acknowledging the pain, acknowledging the depression. They recognized that healing would not be a matter of days or weeks, but a potentially lengthy process that required patience and resilience. The next step was seeking support. They reached out to close friends and family, sharing their feelings and struggles. This was not an easy step. It required courage and trust, but it was crucial. To their surprise, they found an outpouring of love and understanding. They found that they were not alone in their struggle. They also sought professional help. A compassionate therapist became a lighthouse in the storm, guiding them through the darkest hours. They learned new coping strategies and ways to manage their depression. Techniques such as mindfulness, journaling, and cognitive behavioral therapy became invaluable tools on their journey. Exercise and diet also played a significant role in their recovery. They discovered the power of physical activity in boosting mood and reducing anxiety. They learned about the connection between nutrition and mental health and made necessary changes to their eating habits. But the road to recovery wasn't always uphill. There were setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when progress seemed to halt, yet they persisted. They learned to celebrate the small victories, the tiny steps forward that signaled they were moving in the right direction. In the end, they realized that recovery wasn't about returning to who they were before the trauma. It was about growing, learning, and becoming stronger. It was about embracing their new normal and finding joy and purpose again. Recovery is a journey, not a destination, and every step, no matter how small, is a victory. Because in the end, it's not about how far you've come, but the courage you've gathered along the way. Depression after a traumatic event can feel like being stuck in a dark tunnel, but remember, there's always light at the end. It's important to understand that seeking support is a crucial step toward finding that light. Professional help is often instrumental in navigating these complex emotions. Psychologists, psychiatrists, and therapists are specially trained to help you understand and manage depression. They can offer various therapies tailored to your specific needs and circumstances. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, can help you change negative thought patterns, while interpersonal therapy can improve your relationships. In addition to professional support, self-care plays a pivotal role in managing depression. Eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and taking time for relaxation and enjoyment can all contribute to your overall well-being. Remember to be gentle with yourself. It's okay to have off days, and it's perfectly fine to take time for yourself when you need it. Supportive relationships can also be a lifeline when dealing with depression. Friends, family, or support groups can provide a safe space for you to express your feelings without judgment. Sometimes just knowing that others are there for you can make a world of difference. There are also many resources available online. Websites, forums, and apps can provide information, self-help tools, and community support. They can be particularly helpful if you're not ready or able to seek face-to-face help. Lastly, remember that it's okay to explore different options. What works for one person may not work for another. The important thing is to keep trying, keep seeking help, and keep believing in your ability to overcome. Depression is a formidable adversary, but remember, you're stronger than you think. And with the right support and coping strategies, you can not only survive but thrive in the face of adversity. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to your strength and resilience. Depression can feel isolating, but it's important to remember, you are not alone. Throughout our discussion, we've traversed the shadowy corridors of trauma, the science behind depression, and the inspiring journey to recovery. It is indeed a daunting task to face such emotions head-on, but remember, there's strength in vulnerability. Seeking support isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to your resilience. The road to recovery may be winding and steep, but every step you take, however small, is a victory. There are countless resources available, be it professional help or support networks, ready to lend a hand in your journey. In the face of adversity, the human spirit is remarkably tenacious. So embrace hope, for it is the beacon that lights our path in the darkest of times, reminding us of our inherent strength and resilience. Remember, even in the darkest moments, there is always hope, and you are not alone in this journey. Before we wrap up this heartfelt discussion, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to this channel, Vibe with Carlisa. Here we delve into a myriad of topics that revolve around mental health, personal growth, how I have personally overcome depression, the do's and don'ts being depressed or knowing someone who is going through depression, how I personally have overcome obstacles that came my way and defeated what the doctors told my family, many other things including but not limited to the science behind our emotions. By subscribing, you'll be the first to receive updates on new videos, and you'll be part of a supportive community that understands and values your journey. So hit that subscribe button and join us on this enlightening and empowering journey. Thank you for joining me today, and remember, you're not alone on this journey. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and remember, every day is a new opportunity for growth and healing. Now, I'd like to turn the spotlight over to you, our viewers. This channel is not just about my journey, but it's about all of us. It's about our collective experiences, our shared struggles, and our mutual triumphs. I invite you to share your personal stories in the comments below. Maybe you're battling depression, maybe you're a survivor of trauma, or maybe you're someone who has found their own unique coping strategies. Whatever your story is, I encourage you to share it. It's through sharing and understanding that we break down the barriers of stigma and isolation. Remember, there is strength in vulnerability and power in unity. Together, we can create a safe space where everyone feels seen, heard, and understood. And if you don't feel comfortable sharing your story, that's perfectly okay. You can still contribute by offering words of support and encouragement to others who have shared. Sometimes a simple, "You're not alone" or "Keep going" can mean the world to someone who's struggling. Thank you for being a part of this journey and for contributing to this community. Remember, we're all in this together. And as always, stay strong, stay hopeful, and remember, every day is a new opportunity for growth and healing. Before we wrap up this heartfelt discussion, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to my channel, Vibe with Carlisa. As we continue on this journey together, we'll delve into a myriad of topics that revolve around mental health, personal growth, and the science behind our emotions. By subscribing, you'll receive updates on new videos and be part of a supportive community that understands and respects your journey. This community is a safe space where we can learn, grow, and heal together. As we navigate the complexities of trauma, depression, and recovery, remember that strength can be found even in the darkest times. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and remember, every day is a new opportunity for growth and healing. Thank you for joining me today, and remember, you're not alone on this journey. Whether it's a day of triumph or a day of struggle, we are here for each other. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and remember, every day is a new opportunity for growth and healing. Before we bring this heartfelt discussion to a close, I want to extend an invitation to each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel Vibe with Carlisa. As we move forward, we're going to delve deeper into an array of topics that revolve around mental health, personal growth, how I have overcome many obstacles and challenges that have come my way, and how I defeated what the doctors have told my family with the help of my family and my fiancé Marcel. We will also discuss the fascinating science behind our emotions and what it was like being hospitalized, my view and details on being on life support, inpatient and outpatient rehab, more information of depression and meditation, and importance of support group with family and friends. By subscribing, you're not just receiving updates on new videos, you're joining a supportive community that understands and respects your journey. This community is more than a group of viewers. It's a safe haven where we can learn, grow, and heal together. In the face of trauma and depression, it's easy to feel isolated and overwhelmed. But remember, strength can be found even in the darkest times. Every day offers a new opportunity for growth and healing. It's okay to have good days and bad days. It's okay to take your time. Thank you for being part of today's conversation. Remember, you're never alone on this journey. Whether it's a day of triumph or a day of struggle, we are here for each other. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and embrace each day as a new opportunity for growth and healing. We're in this together, and together we can overcome anything. Remember, don't give up, because giving up will never be an option. You are loved. Be blessed.